we're not always regulated because we have a nervous system that's attuned to its environment and is going to respond to its environment, right? So if something happens in the environment that is uncomfortable, alarming for whatever reason to the system, right, then our nervous system is going to react to that. And then, part of our work is like we ride that wave. Like I'm just imagining we're in this natural environment. Just imagining that there is, let's go way back, let's go back to times where people were living attuned to the natural world, but there was risks at play, whether those risks were environmental or whether those risks were now as a result of colonizing forces, war, famine, stuff like that. Of course, those nervous systems would have been reacting to those environmental cues and grabbing their children and responding appropriately. And they're not necessarily regulated while they're grabbing their children, but they're holding their children. And underneath that, it's like there's an attunement where that child knows, even in that moment, they're connected and safe with that caregiver that's attending to them. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because, we're so hard on ourselves right now because we've got all this language. We're so evolved intellectually that we can put words to all of these states of being. And now it's an additional pressure on us as parents, that we need to be one step ahead of our children. And we need to constantly be in this like fluid regulated state so that our children can attune to us. And we're creating this utopic environment where, we're always responding appropriately to our children. And the reality is that that's an impossible feat. It's impossible because that's striving for perfection. And prior to all of this language and the nervous system now approach to everything and healing all of our traumas. And prior to all of that, right, many of us would operate on instincts. And a lot of those instincts maybe were impacted by epigenetics and past experiences. And maybe those instincts weren't always appropriate. And some of those instincts are harmful. So it's not like we can always just fall back on our instincts. I get it, right? It's complicated.